and bullying each other and bullying teachers and teachers bullying. It's all larger than what we see in the classroom, because obviously our children are learning from what is going out in the media,
right,
in terms of what is going on with our elected officials up at the state and national government levels.
Okay.
And I think it is a travesty that we're having to put up with such vulgarity, such abusive language, and such violence, whether it's verbal or physical, and tragedies, because we are not having diplomacy or conversations around what really needs to be done. CCISD has a policy that addresses bullying for both students and parents and teachers and employees, and I think that is a big gain for CCISD. To blame CCISD for the social ills in our community is wrong. We need to look positively. We should rise up and say, you know what? We're not going to be protesting in front of CCISD. What we're going to do is put a coalition of parents together to see how we can, and community members, to see how we can help our students become better people. And I think that's the goal of every teacher in this in CCISD, and certainly in the whole Nueces County. So I think it is unfortunate that people need to feel they need to go out because they think their voices aren't being heard. What would happen if we in Corpus Christi, Texas said no more abusive language, no more corruption, no more this, and call people out when they do something wrong, when they do something that is uncivil? What if we came together? And I think that would be a tremendous coup instead of fighting and arguing all the time.
What do you think about the superintendent leaving right now, as far as regarding he was supposed to talk with the Univision?
I think that he needs to walk the line as far as the superintendent is concerned.
Right.
He cannot put the district in a libelous or a dangerous situation. And I think that in moving to his car like he did was unfortunate, because he is being himself bullied by some of the people who are trying to stop bullying in the first place.
Okay, what do you think about the Parkdale, Florida shooting yesterday at the high school?
I'm very saddened about that, and I'm sick to my stomach. And that's why I think that's part of what we need to address, is that culture among our community, in our community. We have several factions in our community who just would rather see violence and abuse than not. And unfortunately, some of those people are parents, and some of those people teach their children. I'm not saying that all parents who are parents of children who are discipline challenges are bad. I'm just saying that we all need to come together as a community to try and help all our children. We can't have that.
And one last thing, what do you think about the online report a bully system that is in place? Do you think it should be fixed, or do you think we should have a hotline or something?
Well, I think that is the hotline. I think that when a bullying report is made, I've witnessed it myself, that when a bullying report is made, CCISD takes it quite seriously.
Well, since the 66% of CCISD is economically disadvantaged.
More than that, actually.
More than that. Don't you think it's a little too complex for someone that has low socioeconomic, that has low income, for them to have internet access or computer access?
Maybe so.
Okay.
But at the same time, they can go and talk to their teachers. They can go talk to their principals, who can give them advice or help them even complete a bullying report. And if they want to do it anonymously, well, they always have the Corpus Christi American Federation of Teachers and those of us who won't stand for bullying or violence in our schools. So there's always a way. And there's also a paper that you can complete. That has always been the challenge through the last few decades, about how we communicate with everyone effectively. But unfortunately, if those of us who are poverty-stricken can't access the internet, can't access telephone, how do you communicate? Well, through knocking on their doors. Should CCISD send a letter to all parents telling them that here's the bullying report. That would be encouraging reports that may or may not be. I would be encouraging bullying in my perspective. If you send everybody, oh, there's a bullying report. Let's file a bullying report on all these teachers because we don't like them. That's happened, you know.
Can I get your full name and who you are?
My name is Dr. Nancy, Nancy, Vera, V as in Victory, ERA, and I'm the president of the Corpus Christi American Federation of Teachers.
And can I get you to say stop bullying at CCISD? Okay, thank you.
I'm not going to be part of that propaganda because that's what CCISD is trying to do, is stop bullying.
Yes, ma'am. I respectfully.
And you know what? As a teacher, there's no bullying in my classrooms.
That's right. Thank you very much.
All right.